So I have this struggle, and I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one. Maybe you can tell me. There's a struggle inside of me uh, that heaven, heaven is supposed to be this really beautiful, amazing thing, and I don't want to go there. And you guys, and this is for like a Bible believing Christian right here that that Jesus has literally changed my life, and you would think I just want to run to heaven as good as it's supposed to be, and where everything is perfect and there's no more pain, but I don't want to go. And so I was reading in Second Corinthians. Let's talk about that heavenly dwelling. So in Second Corinthians chapter 5, verses 1 through 10, now we know that if the earthly tent we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven, not built by human hands. Meanwhile, we groan, longing to be clothed with our heavenly dwelling. That's where I'm struggling, right? Because when we are clothed, we will not be found naked. For while we are in this tent, we groan and we are burdened, because we do not wish to be unclothed, but to be clothed with our heavenly dwelling, so that what is mortal may be swallowed up by life. Now it is God who has made us for this very purpose, and has given us the Spirit as a deposit, guaranteeing what is to come. I mean, that's kind of nice thing about a guarantee of what's to come. And if you don't know Jesus, you don't know the Lord, then I urge you just to kind of ask that question, to start talking about, maybe read the Bible a little bit, maybe ask some questions, maybe go to church, because there are some guarantees that once you come to know the Lord, you're like, I believe it. And those guarantees are great for us. So, therefore, we are always confident and know that as long as we are at home in the body, we are away from the Lord. We live by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and would prefer to be away from the body and at home with the Lord. That's again, he's confident he wants to be at home, away from the body and up, we're up with the Lord. So we make it our goal to please him, whether we are at home in the body or away from it. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that each one may receive what is due him for the things done while in the body, whether good or bad. And so there's a little bit of consequence there, where it is at the end of this passage that we are going to have to account for the things we've done here, and we're going to have to, when we go to heaven, we have to account for those things. And whether you believe in whether you're a Christian or not, you're going to have to account for the things that you do. And there's consequences here. Maybe that's as far as you go with that. I'm thinking, but there are consequences, and it's hard to think about those things. That there's consequences here, and then for us who know that if we die, we're going to go to heaven. If we know the Lord, that there's consequences, that we're going to have to account for. But that's not where I really want to go today. The part that I will start this video and I want to finish with is my struggle. So my struggle is I don't want to go to heaven. Maybe it'd been easier when I was like single, and maybe I wouldn't have mattered. But the longer I live, I've got a wonderful wife. I've got 4 beautiful daughters. And girls, I love you. And I want to spend all kinds of time with you. And, and I don't want to go to heaven because I want to be here to love you, protect you, and to watch you grow up, and hopefully, meet your husbands. And I pray for every day that God's preparing, and also to maybe meet your children. And so I was writing in my journal about this passage. This passage may be one I struggle with. It sounds wonderful to think of our heavenly bodies and what heaven would be like, but my struggle is that I'm not ready to leave here. So I was told by a good friend that I know, and he said, if you really understood what heaven was like, then you want to go there as soon as possible. So maybe it's a faith problem that I've got, but maybe it is definitely a faith problem for me. So I don't want to leave here yet, because I feel like there's more to do. There's people to serve. There's things to enjoy, and most importantly, I want to be here to raise my girls and protect them, and love my wife. And so, my prayer was that even despite my desires, Lord, that Your will be done. And so I just ask for some help with my life and with my wife and my marriage and my fatherhood, because I think about those things every day. And I know heaven's supposed to be really awesome. And I just ask, is it okay? I don't want to go yet. So girls, I love you and I want to be here for you. But if the Lord takes me, I just want you to know that. Just know I love you and that I wanted to be here with you. But if he takes me, then I will, I'll be with him watching over you. Maybe he'll let me secretly, like incognito, come back and, you know, smack some of those boys who aren't good for you and guide you to the ones that are good. I don't know. That's my prayer. We'll go with it.